This weekend's murder of 2 police officers and a deputy in Baton Rouge is just the latest page in a new chapter on terror and tactics sweeping the country.
It is extremely challenging to defend against an ambush, but it makes it much more difficult to defend against an ambush with people who are highly skilled and highly trained.
Newtown Police Chief Tom Synan was trained by the Marines and continues training as a SWAT team leader on the Hamilton County Police Association SWAT team. He says when cops come up against killers like former Marine Gavin and Dallas's Army Reserve killer Micah Johnson, it takes ambush to a whole new level.
So they are highly skilled marksmen. They're highly skilled in military tactics such as moving and shooting to positions of cover, elevated positions, ambushes, the element of surprise. And they're really good at reconning their target. These are tactics that we use in the military. These are tactics that we use on SWAT to give us an advantage.
Gavin spent 5 years in the Marine Corps. He also called himself a life coach and spiritual advisor under the name Cosmos Setapenra.
If y'all want to keep protesting, do that. But for the serious ones, the real ones, the alpha ones, we know what it's going to take.
Chief Synan says listening to the videos of the 2 shootings tells him much more than what meets the eye.
You heard them take their time. It wasn't just shots going bang, 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 bang in rapid succession. It was a bang, and then you would hear a pause, and then you hear a bang. Not just trigger control, but aiming.
And how do you fight killers like this?
In order to counter these type of attacks, you have to train officers differently. To counter an ambush, to counter the marksmanship skill, the tactics they're using, what you're basically looking at from a law enforcement side is every patrolman would have to be trained either in military tactics or what we would use in policing, SWAT tactics.
And as you can imagine, that kind of training for everyone is not realistic, and it's prohibitively expensive. Remember, too, that the average officer responding to that kind of scene is generally armed with just a handgun, perhaps a bullet-resistant vest, and possibly a shotgun. And it was just a year ago that there was national concern that law enforcement was becoming way too military, and they were getting that kind of equipment. Now it looks like they need that kind of army in situations like this.
So the question is going to be, how much money do you have, and which way do we want to go as far as resolving it?
That's exactly right. It will take training to prepare the officers to deal with these situations, and it will take time, and all of that is very, very costly.